I started watching Bondukes.
Did you say Bondukes?
Bondukes. What? Boondocks.
I said
Boondocks.
Now Boondocks is funny, man. That's
Bondukes. Fine television show. Right?
Wait, wait, are you on season 1 or something?
Season 1, yeah. I started watching it on Sunday.
That arcade.
Wait, your first time watching it?
Yeah,
no way.
The Boondocks is funny, man.
I said Bondukes.
What's that noise?
I said Bondukes, you know, that's funny, fam.
Boondocks, man.
Crazy.
Okay,
That coke, please.
Sounded like interference. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was watching Bondukes.
Yo, what's happening, people? You're listening to the WRESTHINGS podcast, the Kenny Omega approved podcast. If you like what you're hearing, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, you already know this podcast is by the Mandem, for the Mandem. Bow!
Hey, a very historic day in WRESTHINGS history. We finally reached 150 episodes.
In honor of us, our brother Sam. 150 million%!
I can't lie, the coffee today was booming. My phone was pinging off. Ping, 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 ping. And as soon as I said ping, all these bottles started appearing. You see it? Today, what we got? We got Captain Morgan. We got Coca-Cola. We got, what's this? Cherry Ice. What's this? Strawberry Flemish.
A champagne.
We got Pink Lady. We got a bottle of water. We got, what's this? The Serrano Amaretto. We got the Serrano. We got snacks. We got beverages. We got everything here, fam. Like, big up to everyone that sent
Everything
money
patterned.
for the coffee, man. Like, literally,
up, man.
it's taken us to another level, man. Honestly.
The women that are meant to be twerking from the live stream, they're still outside, so keep donating so they can finally come and open their yash.
Oh man, it was only right that we got our boy L in the house, man.
Make some fucking noise for knowledge.
It was only right that we got L in the house, man. Oh, we love you, man.
Thank you very much. I love you guys and I love WRESTHINGS too. Like, you guys are, you guys have done something really special for black wrestling fans.
Ooh.
And I don't think that you guys understand how much you've actually done. We've got a little community and we've got, we good? Yeah, we've got our own little community that we communicate in, and you know, I've met a lot of new people through WRESTHINGS. Thanks to WRESTHINGS, I'm a member of the Wrestling Observer Hall of Fame.
Make some fucking noise.
Did you people hear that?
Are you hearing that? Hold up, fam!
You people listening?
I vote.
Is
I
this
vote
thing
with the
on?
biggest
It's a
names,
big deal.
with the biggest names in wrestling. I vote, so you know.
Roll the names off so they know.
Tony Khan,
Keep
Steve
going.
Austin,
Keep
The
going.
Rock, Ric Flair, Jim Cornette, Chris Jericho, John Moxley, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, Matt and Nick Jackson. Yeah, there's a lot of niggas, but I'm there too. You know, it's like I'm one of them, so it's like
Make some fucking noise for knowledge.
That's right.
Honestly, it's a pleasure that, you know, we first met you in the first place, innit? I remember Dale was like, oh, we got someone on a podcast called L coming on. And when you came on, the knowledge was dropping from that. I was like, bro, from this day onwards, bro, you're family, fam.
yeah. I dedicated my whole life to learning about professional wrestling, and I had no intention of making any money of it because I don't want to be in the wrestling business. But I feel that I can answer any question about pro wrestling. And if I can't answer it, I'll come back to you and I'll do my best to answer it later on or whatever. But yeah, you know, I think you guys deserve a lot of credit for what you've done and accomplished in this short period of time, and I don't think you guys get enough credit for it. You guys had Will Ospreay sitting in right where I'm sitting. What a fucking come down! But Will Ospreay was sitting. Right, you know, Michael Oku was sitting here as well. You guys have had some important people on here, and you know, you guys deserve a lot of props, and I just want to say congratulations on 150 episodes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
A big milestone, because a lot of these podcasts, they get to episode 4 and they're like, we're beefing, this nigga don't show up, all this stuff. So it's like, you guys got to 150, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
I don't think, you know, we should go into intros. Like, I want to talk more about how we first started this whole thing, man.
I think we should go to intro.
You think we should intro?
Yeah, man. Let's come on. The spirits are high. Like I'm in a good mood.
I'm high,
you see?
Joyce.
I'm in a good mood.
What Earl just gave us there was, bro, it's touched me, innit?
Yeah, we'll get there. You know what I mean?
Alright, cool, man. Let's go. It's a full professional Nafi, formerly known as VHS Pappy.
Pappy.
Now known as Mr. Black Screen. Now known as. Man, I thought I was going through shit. Big up all of them. I checked my face to Black Screen because I'm relaunching my brand, innit? And he goes, Lloyd, bro, you alright? Is everything right?
okay?
He's like, bro, I'm
That's it.
sucky though. I was like, bro, I'm actually fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Don't ping.
You see back in the day when your heart used to get broken, you go on Snapchat, you write, hey, D&D, no disturb.
I don't destroy everything.
Destroy everything. Got my first
You
on.
go on Snapchat, you put the black screen on, don't pop up.
Yeah. No one message me.
No one message me.
Bro,
Attention seeker.
broken heart emoji.
Broken
fam.
emoji, yeah.
Start tweeting now, I'm focused on myself.
You young niggas and your emojis. When I was young, we had to be heartbroken in silence.
I've been through that shit.
Man, them had to come around to see what was up with you. You ain't seen you on the block for a week.
That was me last year, boy.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
That was me last
my
year.
boy Big Stunner came to see me once. He ain't heard from me for 3 or 4 days, but I was at home, boy, listening to Coldplay. Like,
No, you know what Cold. You see, you have to
Drinking hours at the
think I
house.
have to do Coldplay, that real, or you want music to touch your chest.
Do you mind have like a heartbreak playlist?
Yeah.
Mine's called Sad Nigga Hours. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Man's called low, fam. 'Cause I feeling low.
Oh, I can't lie, there's bare gospel in there though.
So,
Beth Kirk Franklin in there, bro. That lifts me up.
Bruv, Mary J. Blige, no more pain, fam. No
Michael Jackson,
more
yeah.
pain.
Yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Mahalia Jackson.
Mahalia Jackson.
She's like
Gospel.
one of the most famous gospel singers of all
Really?
time. She sang for Martin Luther King. She's amazing. She just looks like a woman that can cook too. You know?
Okay.
oh,
All the stuff.
It's on Spotify.
She got that
I'll tell you what. I'll send you a
soul,
I'll send you a proper sick performance.
Yes,
Yeah, that's her. She died in like 74, but she was like,
Yeah, she got that soul.
She's from the south.
Yeah.
Oh, she got a radio. Okay, I'm a tune to this.
she sang for. She used to sing. Martin Luther King used to call her so she could sing to him over the phone when he was going through it when the FBI were on his ass.
That's a different type of drip, though. Imagine I'm in pain. Sing for me.
Yeah, I'm fucking her too. Yeah, I'm not even fucking her like.
I hear it. That touches your soul.
Yeah.
I'm a tune into it still.
Oh, the
It's
pain
hard out
in
here
my
back in the day. You guys are
heart.
lucky. You guys got social media stuff. You ever see the bitch on Facebook that says shit like, I'm going through it right now, and then motherfuckers will be like, what's wrong? And then she won't reply back.
Yeah.
Such attention seeking. In my day, we had to seek attention by just not showing up places like, you know.
Yeah. That's crazy.
go on now.
Oh, it's Earl. I've already done my intro. Yeah.
When I say got, you say daddy. Got
Daddy!
Got
Daddy!
Strong star rating, leg drop hating, big back rubbing, hysterical loving, son of a gun, aka Delboy, aka John Strowman, aka Swave Wyatt, aka the Cargill Maniac, aka Pro Gopties, aka the Nostalgia Police, aka John Michaels, aka Brock Lesnar. Whoa! No, I'm playing, man.
Hey, she wants rum on the rocks.
If she wants rum on the rocks, you better suck this cum.
What's the
Yeah, Doughboy man in the building, and in front of me we got
What's up, people? My name's Max. I'm a wrestling fan, wrestling enthusiast, a WrestleManiac. You are tuned into the 150th episode of the WRESTHINGS podcast.
oh fuck.
Yo, my voice.
Why did you do that?
I sound like my son, you.
This guy's been watching Cocomelon.
Why move any further than this?
Yeah, we had a drink, yeah.
Is that his teeth come out? Look at his teeth come out. No, I thought it was a tooth. I thought some white teeth come out your mouth. Come on, 150.
Go on, Laps.
It's Laps, the main event living
Champagne sipper,
big back
driller,
babyface
killer.
back again in the WRESTHINGS podcast.
Come on.
Mandem, he's
Yo, people, it's your boy NK, aka the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour, aka the hood Japanese correspondent, aka the CEO, the president, the commissioner of the TDM Tokyo Dome Merchants in the building. Yeah, I'm saying.
You know, NK with a hoodie is a different man.
Trust me.
NK with a hood up, that's a different. That's Loaded Lux with a grey hoodie.
You gon' love it.
Man, remind me, last year we were in the ring.
Yeah,
But the whole year.
yeah.
Crazy.
You gon' love it.
Crazy. A lot. That's
I couldn't even sip last year. I was pissed off.
Oh, you fucked up.
Yeah.
crazy.
No, I was fucked up this year as well. Crazy.
You didn't even celebrate your birthday last year, did you?
Yeah, COVID.
COVID, yeah.
Ah, COVID.
That was this year you broke your nose, right?
Yeah, man.
Thank God.
And one of our founding fathers.
Yeah, bust is open.
Please.
Pause. Please. I bust it.
Bossy,
So far, bust is open,
The
yeah.
more things change, the more they stay the same.
Bossy,
say, yeah.
Bossy, dear.
I want to start with our humble
pop this
beginnings,
one as
yeah. So I remember when we, obviously I always say the story, but it's always nice to hear it again and again, because for new listeners and stuff. I remember when me and Dole and Bracer had that group chat, and we're like, cool. We want to do a wrestling podcast, but we knew Bracer's timing, innit? Yeah. Bracer's a busy guy, so he wouldn't come around. So
No.
we have to go back to basics, man.
Yeah, you said you inform you.
I had to go back to basics. Pull out our boy Sam, pull out Versy. And I remember we shot our first couple episodes here in an expensive podcast studio, man.
Big up Jukebox.
Big up
Savage
Jukebox,
Dan.
And this was like, we're shooting at 1 a.m.
Jesus.
Talking about wrestling at 1 a.m. After hours, crazy.
Was this the pre-video days? I remember it was
Pre-video days, and after episode 5, we started shooting videos. Because I remember my boy Greaves was like, I was like, I don't want to show my face. I don't know why. Maybe I was just pride in it. I was like, I don't want to show my face. I just want to talk about wrestling, just put it out there. Then my boy Greaves was like, well, take my camera, man. Just go and film it, because that's content for you guys, innit?
Why didn't you want to show your face?
Huh?
Why didn't you want to show your face?
Because at the time I was still. It's weird because I'm contradicting to myself. I was like, I want to make wrestling cool, but I didn't want to put my face on. I didn't want to like show my face. Cause
You weren't.
Yeah, it was when. Do you know what was?
And the thing is, because you're not like in front of the camera,
Yeah,
behind the scenes,
That's that as well.
Okay.
So I remember, when we first put the video out, and after I think the second time we put another video out, I got called up to go to the NXT thing. I remember when I was in there, I was like, shit, this is actually real. We can actually take to another level. We just started dropping after we had that long hiatus where we felt flat.
But you have to remember, from our first visual that we did, we actually not viral, but
we went viral.
I was there.
A lot of people
I was
were
a fan.
Yeah. And big up Temi as well. Temi recommended our podcast to bare people.
Yeah,
big up Temi from 90s Babies.
Listen,
That's how you found us, innit?
yeah.
If it wasn't for that,
Who was Champagne?
fam.
Let me go first. Sorry, bro.
Oh, that's his gimmick. Yeah, give him.
Yeah, you're the champagne pourer.
Already paused something.
Which one, warrior?
That's it.
I want to hear the bop. I want to hear the bop. I want to hear the bop. Yeah, but you're Gondo, what you saying?
Like I you're telling the story.
So, yeah, man. It was like, we went through a lot of moving around and stuff. I remember one episode, I think one of the worst episodes we've ever shot. I'll tell you, they'll probably know what episode I'm
I
talking
hate
about.
that episode so
We were literally facing the wall, and the camera was facing the back of us. And we were talking about John Moxley. When John Moxley debuted at AEW.
Is that in here?
Nah, so I'm next to you.
So I'm next to you, Short.
Say that again.
When John camera was where?
So imagine we're facing here, right? Yeah. I'll show you the video. We're facing here. Yeah. The camera's behind us, so you can't really see our face.
Why?
And after there was no chairs, there was no mics.
No, we have to finish all of this today.
There was only one mic, so all of us should share one mic.
It's okay.
How much you pay for that shit?
I can't remember, but it was more expensive than here.
Yeah. One mic.
Used to use one mic.
Well, it was a terrible studio. We managed to get through that, and after, luckily, we found. I got hired at this place, Park District. Big up Park District. Big up Ben and Phil, man. They gave us their studio to use for a bit in Hackney Wick. We were there for a while. We had a lot of moments there. Big up Sam with the supine monkey. Was it? Supine monkey thing. Then we moved here, man. Parrot. We've had our fair shares of losing data and shit. I remember the time when we lost a whole 3 hours of whose song is it? Do you remember that?
Yeah, who was it again?
PK gone. Jake Juice Bar was gone. NK's one was gone. I think Skillet had to do it again.
Really?
Previous
That was in Dalston, innit?
Yeah, previous episodes that I shot the week before were gone. So I basically had to call people back. Some people didn't come back, but some people, came back and stuff. So NK had to go 3 times. And I remember the first time he went, he smashed it. Crazy. But yeah, ever since then, we've been grinding, been doing a lot of stuff here. We're trying to change.
Recorded in Shoreditch.
Doing more content.
Trying to change.
Added new members.
Yeah, new members. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It's
Another
been
new
nice.
member.
I started off as
Can we mention another new member that was added recently?
If you want. Not yet. No.
Yeah.
I think they need to be.
Yeah, but I remember my WrestHINGS journey was weird because I was in my uni room, and then obviously big up Bria, because that's the reason why I found the podcast. I was watching one of her videos. She's like, the man I'm talking about, my boyfriend's talking about wrestling with his mates. So I was like, cool. Let me check out. And I went into the podcast thinking it's gonna be Attitude Era nostalgia.
No, fuck that shit.
So when I saw the podcast, I was like, raw. I messaged these man immediately. Immediately, literally.
I'm still here.
If my Twitter account wasn't like my old Twitter account was deactivated, I would have like showed you lot the message. I sent a CV, a mission statement to Anafi saying.
I've still got a DM.
You still got the DM?
Yeah, I'll screenshot it.
Yeah, I sent a mission statement to Anafi. I said, listen, because like I said,
I think you DM'd me as well.
yeah, because when it comes to black podcasts, only time I'd see it was in America, and it was cool like being with America, like doing like the American stuff. Like I'd been on a few like discords with the American lot, but it's different when like people from the same background as you probably grew up in similar areas to you like are doing podcasts, innit? So I just messaged these guys. I was like, yo, like let me come on the show. And like credited, and the best thing about wrestling is that it's a community, innit? So like the same way Mandem in the GC, you know, started off as like people in the GC came on the podcast. That's the way I started. Like, I started off as somebody on Twitter, came on the podcast, did an episode, and then ever since then like we just like clicked and just started doing content. Then I got called up to the main roster. I'll never forget, fam. I got called up to the main roster.
Okay, with you, yeah, there was a moment in time where, remember, everyone was busy and stuff. There was times where we didn't have a full house of restrooms. Remember, I always used to put in a group chat, and I got this extra seat. He wants to come. You would always like, bro. I was like, bro, this guy's on it. You know what the fuck? Whenever people think, I'm here, I'll be there. And he was
even times I'll say like, let's cool down. Let's wait for someone else. If nobody else, then we'll get NK.
NK will come.
NK will always be there. Says like, you know, we have no choice.
Yeah. So I was like, do you know what? Like,
because you know it was like half of the times, yeah, I'll be on my phone, yeah. Blacks will say something or anyone will say something, I'll be like, no, I need to intervene. Yeah. So next time I'm on WRESTHINGS, I'm gonna speak, and then it just became a show. Like, and also it's a thing of like, yeah, like I really fucked with the content, and then big up Mex, because I discovered Mex randomly. I think
we'll get onto Mex.
You'll get onto Mex.
We'll get onto Mex.
Because I discovered like Mex was that. But anyways, yeah, it was just one of those things. Was like, nah, like these man need to keep doing it. And obviously, we spoke about like when you went on a hiatus. I quite that hurt. Cause I was like, nah, these are my guys.
No, bro, we went on hiatus because it was not making sense for us, man.
Lockdown was just.
No, I feel you.
Even on top of that, there was like we couldn't find a studio.
No, I feel you. No, and the thing is, like,
I think actually lockdown did help, but carry on.
Lockdown helped a lot. That made it cool.
I feel like, yeah, but like, so I was like, do you know what? Anytime, yeah, like my goal was that I never thought I'd be even a part of this podcast. I was just like, and to this day, I'm still a fan in it. But I was like, do you know what? Like, nah, if these man need like somebody, if these man need somebody to come in the studio, listen, I'll come and help. Because then first and foremost, like, I'm a fan, and I fuck with the shit you're doing, innit? So. And then now to say I fuck with the shit that we're doing is crazy. Because when I got the call from Adafi, I was in my bed playing Play4. Adafi said, nah.
I can hear your smile.
Adafi was like,
do you know when you hear someone smile? So for example, say if I said, oh, I got there's 10 racks for you in my house right now.
It was after. Do you know how I was gassed? Yeah, do you know how I was gassed?
He paused. He goes, I swear.
Yeah,
because I was like, because it was after we did like we shot what's it called whose song is it? What's it called? 5 on it. We shot 5 on it. We did like a day long.
You done the New Japan thing and you done
We did like a day long shoot.
I fucking hate that studio, by the way.
We did like a day long shoot. The next day or 2 days after, I get a call from Adafi saying, yo, bro, I think it's time. I said, time for what, fam? I was thinking, what, for the video and that?
It's time to leave NXT.
I was like, bro, I was like, what? And then he was just like, yeah, man, it's time for you to become a full-time member. I was like, you're lying. No way, swear. Bro, literally, I will show you, man, on Snapchat. I showed you my video. There's a video of me in my uni room reacting to WRESTHINGS as a fan. Swear, I'll show you. Like, when you man know, there was a random episode you just gave me a shout. I screamed like a fanboy.
Oh, that's what that was good of names with that.
Yeah.
Remember, that's always
like, there was a video just in my room, just fam. And then I said this to Versy, because when I first came to the episode, like where you lot short, it was like in like Liverpool Street or something like that.
Oh, no, London Bridge.
London Bridge, that's it.
That was another city that really, bro, the man tried to use me.
Yeah.
No. You're my bro, try to use me.
Yeah, so I came to the studio.
I'm not crazy, I tell you that.
Nah, so I came to the studio, and I don't know who I said. I think Mama said it's a Versy or someone. I think I said it's a Versy or Blacks. I can't access it. This is a surreal moment. And the man was like, and you man was like, why? I was like, bruv.
You remember, he kept on saying it. He kept saying, oh, bro, I can't believe I'm here. This is crazy.
Yeah, no, it's crazy because I watched you man
for the whole for 2 hours. I was like, yes.
I was like, because I watched you man on my YouTube screen in uni, and now you man like are real people with it, and then like it's weird like, and then you man are my brothers now. It's crazy, fam.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, fam.
Make some noise for NK, man.
Yeah, it's almost a madness.
We also added the hardest working motherfucker in the whole of YouTube.
Laps, no?
Laps during the time during lockdown.
I've done my
He's
statement.
been here.
Yeah.
Laps has been here.
You don't know my story. You know my story.
From that's Bank's origin story and everything.
Mex is one, yeah.
Mex is one.
I'm gonna be real. Do you know what it is? Shout out to Kick Out, man, because I remember the day they announced Mex as a new member.
Bro, even before that, before that. You see, when we was doing entrance 8v8s, I was like praying the comments at the time. I was obviously doing the production stuff in it. So when I saw WrestleMania UK come up, I was thinking, never seen this name before, but from the logo and just the presentation, this is someone serious. I know this is someone serious. Not that this is competition, but I know this is someone serious. Then once you subscribe and we start talking, I start seeing your YouTube. I messaged Lauren one time. I'm like, bro, I don't know how. We're either in trouble or we need to get this guy on.
Yeah.
We're either in trouble or we need to get this guy involved. Because we're thinking WrestleMania is an actual like team.
I was better man.
I was better man.
I was American.
But then as time went on, I knew it was American. At first I thought it was American, but I saw the UK. But then when I started to see the consistency in terms of the videos coming out, and I was thinking, Lord, we're in big trouble. There's six of us. There's 5 of us. And the content that this guy's doing on his ones, we're jamming the car. Wow. Bro, it's absolutely crazy.
Can I just say it, right? One thing I'll say to you, Mex, that I'm so impressed by you, and every time I see one of your videos, right, I always think to myself, how the fuck can you stay enthusiastic throughout these videos that you do?
That's crazy.
Like, I mean, you did a video the other day about something in WWE. If it was like, I wish I remembered what it was, but you sounded like you were so excited for it, and I was like, how? Like, how did you do it?
Did you drama? Talk about your back. Did you drama in secondary school?
You look like
who is Mex behind Mex?
Yeah, who is Mex? Who knows?
Because the thing is,
who's America?
We've seen Mex. We've seen the real Mex. We've seen the real face.
I remember I was telling you one time, the only thing that may help me and kind of cross over is that, like, as a day job, I coach.
Yes, he coaches.
I coach people.
Yes, you told
like,
me. Yes, okay.
So, like, maybe that helps with communicating things or something like that.
You're a good speaker, bro.
So
you're a great speaker.
So,
you and NK.
You are. You are very.
You saved me so much time on the edit, bro. I can't lie to you, bro.
maybe that's what it is, isn't it? So obviously I've been doing that for 4 years now. So that's probably what helps. But with WRESTHINGS, like the way I saw it when I started and I saw WRESTHINGS, I thought, I just hope it's not a thing where you know how London is. There's only one of us can get through the door, sort of thing, innit? So, but you lot were just obviously always accommodating. It was always love, and then obviously at the top of it was earlier this year, innit? When I moved and everything was just getting a bit much, and I had to manage other bits and bobs around my life, and I just thought, like, you can go, as the saying is, you can go fast alone, innit? But if you want to go further, you need to go together. So. That's why I just reached out to yourselves and I just like, Mandem, I think it's just time we
don't say that. Say how you said to me, because what you said to me, I thought he was gonna quit. Bro, he scared me. He goes, Lloyd, I was on talk shit about when was that WRESTHINGS house, yeah. But he obviously bought the watch, right? They wanna like, scare you or anything, innit? Bro, I'm done in my channel, I said, what the fuck? I said, you can't be, bro. You can't be done with your channel, please, Mex. He goes, no. I mean, I'm done as in like, I wanna join you guys. I say, yay. I said, one second, let me call Derek. I called Derek, I said, this guy's telling me. Bro, I lost my shit.
I screamed. I said, yes!
Bro, no. Bro, I remember, because, like, when like WrestleMania and WRESTHINGS like separate entities, innit? And I must have put out a tweet time ago. I wish two of you worked together, Bro,
man said forbidden.
I remember, when you lot collab during pandemic. I still have the video liked to this day on my phone. When you man collab, when you man with SummerSlam, I was like, this is this is multiverse because it was like I'd never seen interconnectivity in wrestling before. I've like usually it's like like Mex said, Mex would be on his island over there. Wrestlings will be on their island over there, and it's never a thing where it's like things connect. And it's like even with Mex, when I got to meet Mex, I think it was like for the first time I met you was like what? Was like I think was it the Kenny Omega video? Or was it but after that?
It might have been one of the videos. That,
one of the and I was like, bro, and I'd obviously met you, man. I was like, this UK black wrestling thing. If there's any justice in this world, all worlds need to collide. And the fact that like we're all here on the same podcast together, it's all mad, innit? Because I feel like we all like offer different things and like different perspective. And I feel like we're the most back. I feel like we're the most balanced podcast like out there because 1 minute we'll talk about WWE. Next minute, Del Boy will give us history on indie wrestling. Knowledge will give us some wrestling on Jim Crockett Promotions. You know what I'm saying? I'll do my New Japan rants. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's no other podcast that offers what we offer plus entertainment value. Like, plus entertainment value. Like, man, there'll be episodes where we just goof around and be like, yo, let's do something funny. And I just feel like the best thing about wrestling is just the community. Like, you can say whatever. Or like a lot of people can say they got a big following, but like probably like even stuff we've done this year, like bringing like our following to Hustle. Big up Sid as well.
Make some noise for Sid. Big up Johnny.
Big up Sid. Like even stuff we've been able to do like Hustle and even having like relationships with these wrestlers. Like big up like Gabriel Kidd's my fucking guy, bro. Like,
big up Gabriel Kidd, man.
Gabriel Kidd's my fucking guy, and the fact that like Osprey, like even the wrestlers we've had on, like I feel like we touch all bases. Is like if you come here for entertainment, you'll be entertained. If you come here to like know more about wrestlers, bro, but we've had. I'll be real. We've had some of you man's goats on this podcast, fam. Like it's that real. So, like yeah, I just feel like with WRESTHINGS 150 episodes, like it's crazy because like. The industry don't push guys like us, but you, the community, and just through like sheer hard work we've brought ourselves into a position where, do you know what? Like we're here, and then it's like you like, and we just make impacts. Do you know what I'm saying? We make impact. Like some people might have bigger followings than us, but you don't put asses in seats, fam. You put asses literally in seats.
The one thing I would say is that next year I'm investing a lot of my time into wrestling content. So. Jump on the bandwagon now if you haven't already. If you like unique content and new stuff, like we all love a good wrestling list, but you know if you want to kind of see these kind of old tropes done in new ways, more entertaining ways, and all of that kind of stuff, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you guys jump on now.
Call the line.
Basically, what Mex said was buy the dip, buy the dip.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
Like we was on me and Dole was on Slime Talk recently. Big up Slime Talk.
Big up Slime Talk, man.
Iris and Mike.
Honestly,
I miss chatting shit on the podcast.
That was good.
Trust me.
Episode.
Yeah. It was on there recently, and I was just like, he was like, "What makes your podcast different from everyone else?" And I was like, "Bro, we're doing shit that people don't do. Like, you can look at our podcast, you can look at the branding, you can look at the way we present the channel, we can present content, you can look at the way people that's been on our podcast, like." You can't find any other podcast in the UK or even the US that's doing shit like that. I said it, fuck it, we're not even podcasters, bro. We're not even podcasters.
We're content creators.
We're content creators. Even better, bro, we're flipping filmmakers out here, fam. Honestly, we're making blockbusters, bro.
Some of us are spoiling it, but yeah.
We're making blockbusters out here, fam. Do you know what I mean, fam?
Champagne.
And it's like,
GBG's coming, bro.
there's times where I do look at the views and I'll be like, oh, shit, man, we've got 100 views, we've got 60 views in like 2 days. But then again, it's like the community that we've got behind it, that's what matters, man. Yeah. The people that's reaching out to us, that's what matters, bro. Like, if people don't see it now, they'll see it eventually, they'll see it soon. You see it? So, yeah, man, big up everyone that's supported, man. Big up everyone that showed us love. Big up everyone that's literally said something so nice about us, man.
Bro.
We're just cool guys, we're just young guys from London just trying to, you know.
Yeah. You guys are really good, and I hate young people.
I'm not young no more, you know.
You're not,
I'm not young. I'm 30 now, bro.
30, right?
Yeah, I'm not young no more, bro.
Yeah, I don't like young people. You know, I really don't. You know, you're stupid. You know,
I don't like you, bro. I'll play it up.
You know, the fucking, fucking complain about everything. You're like, you're always fucking triggered. You know. Young people always fucking trigger me. You're right. I like all of you. I think you guys genuinely like good friends now. I feel, and thanks for letting me in.
Come on, anytime, man. Come on, bro.
Bro, like,
Makes sense for a big bro with knowledge, man.
I don't think you understand. Like, I talk to knowledge like every single day, fam, about random shit, bro. Like, yeah.
I sent NK the longest voice notes. He'll ask me. He'll send me a 30-second voice note, and I'll send him a 6-minute voice note in return.
Now listen to all of it.
I'll tell you how it all starts on that voice note. I'll tell you what. I'll
tell you what, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, right?
I'll tell you something, right?
Tell you something. This Mex wanted me to come on last year to do Black History. He wanted me to speak about black wrestler from each decade, right?
Yeah, that was sick content.
And he said to me, "Yeah, about 10 minutes each wrestler." In my head, I'm like, "How the fuck am I going to talk about WWE in 10 minutes? How the fuck am I going to talk about Rocky Johnson in 10 minutes?" In the end, I did like 35 minutes, 40 minutes. It was supposed to be like an hour, and I was on line with this guy for like 4 hours.
Yeah, we were there for a long time.
And it was me talking. I was talking to myself for like all this time, whatever. I can go on. I can talk about wrestling for.
Nah, but not even just wrestling. Like, I'll go to an Earl about hip hop facts.
Documentary.
Bro, I'll go to the Earl about hip hop facts. This guy will tell me, so right, this, and I'm like, what the fuck do I need Wikipedia for? Like,
Do you know what it is with me, right? I really like learning about stuff. I always have enjoyed learning about stuff. I think it's cool to know shit. Yeah. So it's like I always try and do the best I can to try and. If I'm interested in something, I'll always try and do my best to learn about it. And I like to be factual too. It's like the thing is nowadays, right, with the internet, there's so many people with the ability to have a platform, and so many of these people are informed, and they say stuff that isn't true. And a lot of people, they take what they hear as gospel, and they don't think to themselves, how is that possible? They say something like rah.
Can you say that again, please? The gospel part, because people need to drill down their head.
Yeah, you hear something on a podcast that someone has said, and you immediately take it as gospel because that person said it to you. When if you think about it for more than 15 seconds, you'll think that date doesn't match up, or how is that even possible? Because and you just have to think for yourself sometimes. And Google is your best friend. Google can be your best friend.
Turn it on.
My son is 8 years old, and he asked me he's into wrestling nowadays, and he asked me how old is Hiroshi Tanahashi. And I said to him, "You got your iPad there, Google it." He Googled it. He knows how old Hiroshi Tanahashi is. He asked me what was the first ever Wrestle Kingdom main event. I knew it. I said, Google it. And he Googled it, and he read the whole card out to me. And it's like, you have the ability to know so much shit in your back pocket. Literally in your back pocket is a phone, and you're on it all the time anyway. Just Google shit, you'll learn shit. But I just think that so much misinformation is out there, and I think it's really important to spread facts and knowledge or whatever, and I think that's super important. So yeah, when you ask me stuff, even if I don't know, I say, let me get back to you.
There's a tendency of like today's day and age to kind of be the first to deliver the news,
without being the most accurate.
The news might not be accurate.
Yeah.
So that's what it is.
It's not about breaking a story.
that's why we have fake insiders on Twitter, fam.
Yeah.
Them man there.
Yeah. Fake insiders.
Oh,
I heard about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm gonna steal that gimmick.
Yo,
Death by Graps.
yo, I don't think we should talk about wrestling today, man. I think we should just recap this year in general.
When are we gonna address our haters? When are we gonna
Bro,
let them
do you
know?
know what haters, fam? Do you know how we address our haters? Do you know how we address our haters?
How?
But continue to working hard, bro. That's how we got to do it, bro. Honestly.
Basically, what you said is we're gonna continue to grow. You're gonna continue watching us. We're gonna continue growing.
That's it.
Our numbers are gonna keep going up. Your numbers aren't going up.
You're
gonna talk about us. Our engagement goes up. That's right. Yours doesn't go up. They don't know your name.
Don't even get
they
engaged,
know our
fam.
name. What's our name? WRESTHINGS. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
We're cool down before they now add us to their Discord and say, yeah, we're bullying people.
That's fine. Why
bullied us. They bullied us. They bullied us.
I'm gonna edit this and put the E for beat over.
Nah, but in fact, you know, they bullied us, bro. They bullied us. They bullied us. So
we outside.
Bullies be bullying. I want to go through this year. So far, this whole wrestling thing. What's been you guys' favorite episode to listen to? What's been your highlight this year? And what do you want to have? Who do you want to have on our podcast next?
Can I answer that first?
Yes, please.
I want to say that one of the best podcast episodes I listened to all year was the Will Ospreay episode. I thought that episode was absolutely fantastic, and he gave so much of himself.
Yeah, big up Will, man.
He really did. He gave up so much of himself. He spoke very honestly, I felt, about a lot of different things. And I've seen lots of interviews of Will Ospreay. I've heard really top journalists interview Will Ospreay, and he didn't get a third of what you lot got out of him.
What's the reason why this match is happening at Wrestle Kingdom?
I'm the reason why, because I wore that fucking t-shirt.
Yeah.
Make some noise for the t-shirt.
What's up today? This is
Terry Funk.
Terry Funk versus Will Ospreay soon. Yeah!
Don't wait past Terry. Still.
I want to trust me.
Terry will step out for that one.
That Will Ospreay episode was absolutely fantastic. I think that was top fucking quality.
Yeah, man. That shit was insane.
I think my favorite episode ever was where were we? We were at the first time we done episode 5 when I was in thingy West. We had that what was it? The Indie Take episode.
Oh, Indie Taker.
Soul Taker.
Nigga Taker.
Nigga Taker.
Yeah. And I remember we had that discussion.
Nigga Taker.
And the energy
got blacks.
I think because the camera was there this time, there was a different response to everyone. Everyone was responding
I
different.
think that might have been when I debuted. When I say guap, you say daddy.
That probably wasn't. Yeah, because I remember you said, I got a new intro.
Oh yeah.
That's been my favorite episode.
Hailing from Essex. When I say
and from that episode, I think we cut at least we filmed for 3 hours, didn't we?
I think so.
3 hour episode straight, 3 hours, and we cut bare stuff in that. I think that might be my favorite episode. My second favorite episode is the Mike Oki one. The reason why we bought the ticket.
Oh yeah,
That's my favorite episode because he sat us down and he told us the reason why. Obviously, the War Spray is one of my favorite, but he told us the reason why this match is so important to him and how this match is going to change the scape of wrestling, and it did. So, big up him.
He
man.
literally said that match that was going to happen at the time is going to change everything for him.
Yeah, and it did.
And it did.
And it has.
What a fantastic match.
Yeah.
What a fantastic match. Match of the year contender right there.
I think I nearly cried.
Yeah.
What, that match?
Yeah, do you remember, I nearly cried when Will was banging his head in,
Yeah.
and after when he pinned him as well, I got teary-eyed.
That.
I can't lie, the emotion in the arena, everyone gasped.
No, that's the best match I've seen live, and I don't think I'll see like a better match in England live again. Like that show showed me, like that Rev Pro show was like.
I think that's one of the best shows I've ever been to.
That's the best show. That's the best show I've ever been to. Like, I'm new. Like, I only started like, and another good thing about wrestling is I never used to go to independent shows.
I never took me to my first independent show.
I never used to go to independent shows.
We went WWE together as well, but WWE don't compare to these wrestling shows.
I don't like WWE house shows. The wrestling is just so secondary.
Yeah,
not something that I'm interested in.
It's pantomime-ish.
It's pantomime, yeah.
No, but you went WWE live, innit?
Yeah.
You went to Raw or SmackDown?
I haven't been to a Raw.
SmackDown was different for me. Like, SmackDown was a whole different experience for me.
Or was that better or
But
worse?
was
still
much better than
compared
WWE.
to a...
Compared to a thing, yeah, it doesn't compare.
It doesn't compare.
Because when I went to Rev Pro for the first time at 229, I was losing my shit. I was like, whoa.
Really enjoyed herself.
Really enjoyed herself. She said, I'll come back.
229 is a good lot.
Where was that?
yeah.
Where was that Rev Pro show?
229, that's near
Yeah, the one we...
backstreets of Edgware Road. See where the market is?
Swear down.
Yeah, bro.
No
Yeah.
way.
Oh,
Cockpit.
No way.
Yeah, with that market. What's the name of the market again?
Listen Green Market.
Listen Green, yeah.
Listen Green Market. Yeah, it's Listen Green Market.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Listen Green.
Yeah.
It's by Listen Green Estate.
Yes. About their estate.
I think my favorite moment was obviously like Will Ospreay, but like I'll get like obviously like just seeing like I used to like I said I used to watch this guy in fucking uni, bro, in my shittier com with that single ass bed. I used to watch Will Ospreay like wrestle, and then just seeing that him in front of me, bro. Like even not even just seeing him, just even being like, yo, like I remember what. It was even referencing moments from the podcast. Like I remember when you guys said this, you guys said that.
That was crazy.
I was like, what the fuck?
He said that to me when we what was that show we were at? Royal Quest. So he was quoting, and even since then I've heard Michael quoting as well my footage from their match. You know, the part where he dragged the mirror over the barrier and stuff like that. I was beating up, and he was just like, "You made me look like an absolute killer." And I was like, "Well, yeah, I didn't mean it. Like, I didn't mean to do any halves it. He goes, no, a lot of people gave me shit for that, but it looked like top notch.
She was great too.
She was
she was amazing.
She's coming on soon.
She's coming on the journey.
Yeah, big up Miriam.
She was fantastic.
But yeah, like aside from Will, like big up Will every time, bro. My fucking guy Gabriel Kidd, bro.
GK.
Bro, like that was like I had known about like the Tokyo, like the LA Dojo graduates and stuff like that, but like that was my first. Obviously, Rev Pro was the first time I ever watched him live, and obviously the big up Del for putting my quote in the work in the dojo was paying off in the song, as well. Big up Del boy for that. But just meeting him, and I was like, that's my fucking guy, bro. Like Gabriel Kidd, like. Not only is he a cold wrestler, you saw from the episode, he's just a stand-up guy, and it's like, raw, like I've got to see like a future star in the making, and to say that, yeah, like Gabriel's my guy, Gabriel's, a guy that, like fucks with the podcast, fucks with the Mandem, is crazy, because like my reaction to Gabriel in that match wasn't because of LA Dojo, wasn't because of anything, it was because the match he put on with Francesco Akira was fucking sick. It was fucking sick. Bro! Bro! And that's the shit I love. That's the shit I love in wrestling. And just this, like, Gabriel, like, as a wrestler, as a stellar wrestler, but as a human being, bro, what a solid guy, man. So, like, yeah, I feel like, aside from, like, meeting, like, one of my favorites in Will, like, getting to see the rise of a future star in Gabriel's like been my favorite moment of the year. So like, yeah, big up Gabriel Kidd, man.
I'll steer away from probably like the more popular episodes.
Look at summer, innit?
Sir?
Is it Look at summer?
That was last year.
That was last year.
That was last year.
Shit.
I'll probably say the JPR episode after the whole Gabriel Kidd.
Big up JPR, man.
That was this year.
That was this year,
That
man.
was like an episode after the whole.
Yeah, big up
Kidd
JPR.
stuff. That was a great episode.
That was a great
man.
episode.
That was proper dope.
Big up JPR, man. Another cool guy.
What other episodes? RKJ episode was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Episode that we did when Isaiah Scott was meant to come.
Yeah, the
Sunday
episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. The one in Camden. That was good.
Who the fuck is that?
Sorry.
To be fair, because I edit the podcast, I will be real. Most of the time, I don't remember anything we speak about. I'll be very honest.
Yeah, it's a blur.
It's a blur, man. We've recorded so much and we do so much.
I was on that episode.
I remember more.
Yeah,
he was on
yeah,
that episode.
yeah.
Yeah,
I was on that
I remember more so episodes like.
You got the second camera treatment.
Yeah, I got it with my flute. It was the day it was the week Vince left.
Yeah.
Or he was on the verge of leaving, I think, or something or other.
Yeah.
For me, I think the best episodes are the Kenny Omega episodes when NK is just going in. Because I don't watch New Japan that much,
That day I was
don't watch it
pissed
at all.
off.
So
Was that this year? Or?
That was last year.
year.
Oh, that was last year.
Like still 150 in it. So
What
go
I'm
on.
saying is,
Yeah.
that's my favorite episode because like NK educated me on this guy, so he obviously added more to what I knew already, and it just made me like him even more. So big up NK for that one too. Okay,
That was so triggered,
bro.
dog.
NK
I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
He spoke 2 hours the whole episode.
He was great.
It was like story time, NK was knowledge that day.
That was my first WRESTHINGS
Sorry.
episode. It was that one, yeah.
Shit.
I thought NK was fantastic because I think Kenny Omega to me is the best wrestler I've ever seen. So anytime someone is passionate about Kenny Omega, I think I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to take it away from WRESTHINGS while I'm here. I don't know when I'll be back. So I want to say, I think it's really important when people like Kenny Omega wrestle on television. The reason I say that is because he's so unique and he's so good at what he does. I really hope going forward that people appreciate him while he's here and give him his flowers now. And he gets flowers, but he doesn't get enough, I feel, because someone who is that good at his job, like, he is like so fucking good. Yeah. And I really hope that people appreciate him while he's here. It's kind of like when, like, Bret Hart was just here and he was just taken away because his career ended, or Eddie was here and all of a sudden he just wasn't here anymore. It's like, appreciate these people while they're here. The guy's a fucking wrestling legend and he's on TV on Wednesdays. And people don't appreciate the fact that he's still here when he doesn't have to work that hard. He's a legend. He can get away with punch kick, one winged angel finish. And he still goes out there and he
doesn't
works.
have to wrestle every week.
He doesn't have to wrestle every week. Kenny Omega could get by with working 6 times a year if he wanted to at this stage. But he doesn't. And I really hope going forward that people appreciate that. And he's not the only one as well. There's a few like him. But we're at a stage now in wrestling, the level of wrestling is so high Like, please appreciate these people while they're here.
Facts.
That's actually crazy.
That's why I try not to be negative about too many wrestlers. Because if you realise
Some of them deserve it, yo.
the level of like how the wrestlers are now compared to a lot of them in the past.
In the past, like,
That's the thing. True. They gave you nothing back then. It's like, I see guys in AEW complaining they're not working. If this would have been years ago, these wrestlers would have loved to have got paid and not worked. They would have loved it or whatever. These guys they used to go out there on television and give you nothing.
Scraps.
They got paid. The money was already in their pocket. They literally went out there and gave you nothing. And like these guys go out there and they literally work their asses off and fucking they get broken. And then I see guys complaining, oh, they did too many high spots, or oh, well, they did too much. It's like, yeah, you complain about wrestlers working hard.
They complain when they work hard. They complain when they don't work out.
Please, like,
I think it's definitely a thing where, like, the way we take in content as well.
Yeah.
Like, these guys that aren't wrestling every week, they're probably thinking, I'm going to be forgotten about. Like, I need to be out there so people can make their GIFs and videos and reviews about me and all of that kind of stuff.
oh, yeah, you're lost in a news cycle these days.
Yeah, literally. And there's so many wrestlers and coming up so quickly that, yeah, you kind of need to be on TV and doing your thing so people, remember you at the forefront of their memory.
I took it away from WRESTHINGS and moved it to pro wrestling. I can't help it. That's all right. You should live in my house and have my conversation.
Another person I want to big up. Big up Ava White.
Yeah, big up
Big up Ava White, man.
Next one's Ava White.
Big up Ava White, man. That, like, not only just like, I feel like she's going to be something big in this business, and I feel like just like I said, like and I feel like what WRESTHINGS has allowed like to us to bypass like the formalities in interviews. Like a lot of the time, like you see these extremely formulaic interviews where it's like, so what you doing this year? What you doing that year? And it's like with us, like, cool, you're good. Like, we'll talk about your wrestling, of course, because that's what we're about. But who are you as a person? And I feel like Ava White as a person, like the moments you got to experience on this podcast were like, yeah, man, like, she's dope as fuck. She's cool, and I feel like in this business she's gonna be like something. So like, big up Ava, man, every time. And that's what we want more of. I feel like what a lot of these wrestlers don't get platforms where they can just be themselves. And like, I feel like with us, like we always show reverence and respect to these wrestlers, but we never compromise who we are for them. And I feel like that makes them comfortable to come on, because it's like a lot of these platforms will bum kiss. Like, they'll be like, yeah, and like they won't ask them, like they'll ask them like questions about wrestling, but they'll ask them like, yo, how was your day? What'd you like to listen to? What's your favorite song? Like, do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like with us, we blurred the lines between like, okay, cool, like let's conduct an interview about your wrestling ability, but let's get to know the man behind the pants, the boots. Do you know what I'm saying? Or the woman, do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of these wrestlers that we've come and interviewed on this platform, like hopefully the audience have come from these interviews not only knowing that, okay, let me check out a few of their matches, but oh, do you know what? I want to say hi to that person next time I see them at an indie show. I want to say hi to that person but next time I see them, wrestle, because they seem cool. And I feel like that's like the best thing, like just to humanize these people we put on the pedestal. Because rightfully so, we put them on the pedestal because of their work. But they're human beings too. They like the same things we like. And I feel like, that's what as a platform we've done. We've able to like bridge the gap.
I think in terms of bridging the gap, more what I want to see is like, say like these promotions in this country, like they should be using outlets such as ourselves to help build what they're doing.
Can you give a testimony, please? What happened with the Hustle Show, please? Give a clear testimony. What happened with the Hustle Show
in regards to
using us as a platform
to the face off?
Thank you. What happened?
Yeah, it's like obviously you got contacted to help shoot this face off between Tate Mayfairs and Michael Oku. Unfortunately, I fell with bad illness that week and I didn't get to go to Hustle to see the match. I didn't want to spread my lurgies and that. But you guys said that the match was fantastic.
Bro, the show sold out.
The match was fantastic.
Everyone's standing up.
Bro, the new Hustle show's gone. The one in February is done.
Sold out. Sold out.
It's sold out. It's done.
This is what I mean.
True again.
Yeah.
First week.
A promotion has come. They've used another platform because obviously as promoters, their main thing is to do business in the ring and stuff. So all these other platforms, like if they want to shoot a video, or whatever, it's not necessarily their forte. So calling the right people to do this for you. They, Hustle got in contact with them, with us. We done that. Since then, we've been contacted by somebody else to do something similar. So, this is what I mean.
Yes,
Use the outlets that are out there. Like, you don't have to struggle alone. Send your talent here. You should be telling us, oh, I've got this match coming up. Would you guys be interested in, having this guy interview this guy, kind of tell his story or whatever the case is? We've shown at this stage we're more than just coming here and just talking about wrestling. We have an interest in the actual British wrestling scene. And I just like that bridge that we shouldn't feel like we're fighting or competing with each other. Like,
no, it's never that, man.
And big up North Wrestling as well. They used our clip with Michael Oku for the main event of their Liam Slater and Michael Oku World Town.
We got North Wrestling.
Bigging them up. So like you said, man, just we're here to be not used, but use our platform. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. At the end of the day, we want to be working with you guys for the love of wrestling, the same way you guys should be working with us. Do you know what I mean?
We're giving a service at the end of the day. Utilize it whilst we're still here.
And I think in terms of the whole British scene, like no one is putting quality products like us.
I told you. I'm gonna get onto you because I told you at the Slime Talk. Yeah. Stop being fucking modest. It's not UK. It's everywhere. Nobody's doing what we're doing.
No. Okay,
stop being modest. I'm tired of it.
Let me take off my jacket. I'm Superman now. No one in the world is doing content like us, bro. Quality over
and not even just wrestling. Like everything across the board.
Everything.
I feel like, bro, like
let's speak on it. A lot of people won't big us up because we're talking about men in pants, but if you look at some of the content we're doing past a lot of the man in ends, like bro, we're doing way better than them.
Bro, from whose song is it?
Man are sitting on couches talking about first dates, but people want to look at us as if we're just doing anything. Like, come on, man.
Bro.
This is no shot to anyone.
No.
But you get what I mean?
You're moving guilty. I was like, yeah, I'm agreeing with you,
bro. Saying that because that's every fucking body who's
Was this year the debut of
Adam Cole?
No. I'm talking about content. Sorry, the cap's got to be.
Whose song is it? Wrestling's House.
Wrestling's House.
Yes.
Wrestling's House. Let's talk about Wrestling's House.
Do you know how mad Wrestling's House is?
We didn't believe in it. I didn't believe in it.
I remember when I first was one of the first things you guys told me about when we met.
Bro, I can't lie.
And I was always like,
bro,
where is this?
Do you know what's mad? Because it worked for me. It worked when I done Beatties. When I done Beatties, one Wrestling's House to the point where we triggered a football team and they tried to get the video removed. We had bare copyright strikes. So there's a team called Rebel FC. We basically commented on it. Rebel FC and Palmers. We commented on their matches, and people were like, the guys on the couch, the boys on the couch, big up them. They were like, oh, this team is shit. We'll beat this team. They're basically cussing the whole team. Rebel FC have now emailed the company that we work for, and they're like, oh, you guys can't be doing this. Remove our video. We're gonna copyright it. Like, you can't be taking the piss of our players. Our players are highly respected. Blah blah blah.
Nice.
So that worked. We got bare views for that. So I was like, cool. Why don't we do the same shit for wrestling? It makes sense. We watch wrestling like this, so why don't we put the whole thing together and make it work? So as we're doing it, as it's happening, I can't lie. The first episode we filmed, I was like, I don't know if I feel this.
Which one was the first one?
The Undertaker and Roman Reigns episode.
Yeah, but that match was shit though.
I wasn't feeling the whole thing.
Yeah.
When I put it into the edit, when I went home that night and I edited the video, we did I message first? I messaged someone first.
I spoke to you when you were doing that. I remember.
I think I messaged you first. I was like, bro, we've hit jackpot. The whole format, the whole everything of it just made sense. Even when I was like pushing it, I think I told you, man, I was like, I want to do this concept. I think Gigi was like, oh, I wanted the same thing as well for my channel. But I was like, cool, why don't you come on us and we do it together? And do you know what I mean? And eventually we did. But like
taping that one was hard. That literally killed the room. Undertaker and Roman
you weren't there
Reigns.
for the bro, everyone was tired.
No, bro, that room was dead.
No. To watch that match like 3 times.
People fell asleep.
I'm surprised.
That was bad. Like, I remember because I'd never seen the match and I watched it and I was standing there, I was like, obviously you can't see me on camera, but I'm standing there, I'm like, holy shit. And then it was so bad, I felt like I had to watch it again.
But I feel like
and this is the main event of WrestleMania.
I feel like Brett and Roddy woke everyone up though.
That was a great match.
Brett and Roddy woke
You picked
everyone
that match, innit?
Yeah, I put that match. I said
I was on that episode.
He was on that episode,
Yeah.
I told NK, I was like, if there's a match that I want to show you, if there's a match that I want to show you, the reason why I fell in love with wrestling, that's the match.
Yeah.
It's not Jan Gonzalez versus Undertaker's that match.
And I feel like in terms of like I feel like Wrestling's House, the reason why I think Wrestling's House is my favourite like offshoot of Wrestling's because I feel like it's the it's the first time where obviously the podcast is like very like in the know, like we're very knowledgeable. But I feel like Wrestling's Houses is like the first time I can show people, who aren't even interested. When I post Wrestling's House on my Insta, people are like, this seems fun.
Someone commented saying Jason likes wrestling.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like even getting people like Jason, getting people like Cecile on the show, like you can attract a wider audience.
What the fuck is wrong with this laps guy?
What did I do?
I saw you.
I big up the
So, man.
Shut up.
But yeah, getting people. Yeah, getting people that like are. And I feel like our slogan is "By the Mandem, before the Mandem," innit? And I feel like Wrestling's House is the first time where we've been able to like, and Hustle's an extension of that, but get out of the wrestling audience and bring other people in. And I feel like Wrestling's House is a good like taste of like, okay, for those who like don't know who can't listen to the podcast, come and watch this thing. Come and watch people do, because it's reaction videos. And reaction videos are popping on YouTube, and I felt like with Wrestling's House, it was just like, like I was excited. I was gutted that I couldn't obviously make the last one, but like watching the reactions, I was like, damn, like this is gold, man. And I feel like a lot of the times with like other podcasts, like other platforms, like they're just one thing, and Wrestling's like, we're a podcast, we're commentators, like we're literal wrestling commentators, literally. We create content in reaction videos like Wrestling's House, but even the fact that tier rankings, it do events and vlogs. Even the fact that tier rankings is on the pod as well is another piece of content. You know what I'm saying? Like we do a lot of different things, and like I feel like whichever way you became a fan of wrestling's, like we can touch a variety of different audiences. So yeah, man, like I'm excited. Even on TikTok, like we're doing the views. Like some of our videos are like, I'm seeing 19, 10K, you know, on Okada essays, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I like that video. I want to post something out really. I remember because I hated the flipping job at Joe Media, but Joe Media taught me a lot of shit. Because at first, like I remember we dropped the vlog and stuff. I thought it was just vlogs and stuff. I remember my first week at Joe Media, the week after that was WrestleMania, and we filmed the prediction show. And that's because of Joe Media, because I'm there watching what these guys are filming. Yeah. Seeing who's coming to the show, the background they've got, the whole studio they've got. And I'm like, I can basically take certain aspects from this place and apply it to Joe Media. Like even the way 5-1 is edited.
5-1 is amazing.
5-1 is Derek's idea, by the way. Big up Derek was asking me, we should do concept called 5-1 where we introduce people. As you can see, the first trailer was Derek talking on 5-1. And what's mad, 5-1 was meant to be animated after in lockdown. Do you remember that?
It was meant to be drawn, innit?
Meant to be drawn out.
Like past the meerkat.
Yeah, but proper animated. I've got animation in my email still. But it took too long to come. It came at the end of lockdown, so I was like, do not scrap it. Let's go back to the studio and film it. So once I'm at Joe, I'm just kind of seeing those ideas and just taking it and just like applying it to us. And even the way like, there was wrestling fans there, but they were proper Japanese. They were Japanese wrestling fans. So I couldn't really Japanese.
Where's that?
So they were Japan wrestling fans. So I couldn't really like relate.
Well, like old school Japan.
No, like DDT.
Okay, big up them, man.
But like deeper Japan, like Mandem, I don't even know that. So I was like, I couldn't really relate to him, but he was showing me stuff in it, and I was like, okay, cool. And from there, I just took their content. I think like it's all about interpretation. Like when I first had the idea of tier rankings for my channel when we were doing it last year, and that, like I was watching a lot of tier rankings over the lockdown for like other stuff like football and other stuff. And doing a lot of so I was just thinking, right, I could do this on my channel for wrestling easy, but how do I make it different? Like, what makes it? And I thought, we all done a lot of work anyway. So I thought, okay, if I come here after you guys have filmed pod, obviously, like you were kind enough to film it for me. I was gonna get my cousin to film it because I was like,
yeah,
I didn't know if it was gonna be a thing was during the pod.
Yeah. I was willing to pay. I was like, let me.
I didn't want to pay. I was like, I don't want to pay. I was like, I don't want to pay.
You if you want it, I'll just give you money or whatever. And you were like, no, I'll film it, no problem. Yeah, I'll film it. So yeah, and I just thought, yeah, the minute that it all clicked when it was literally as it was meant to be. People arguing this belongs in this tier and this belongs in that tier, and I edited the first one. Same feeling. I thought, okay, we've struck gold here, innit? Yeah, like it's
Blacks is money, by the way.
Yeah.
Blacks
It's
is
Blacks'
abs-
show. At
bro,
this
it's
point,
absolutely
Blacks'
it's
show.
Blacks'
No,
show.
you know what? The next episode, the episode in 2 weeks time,
Yeah.
is gonna cement that's his black show.
Yeah.
That walk. And that's funny, yeah. That's funny. I see. Oh, and Dirk are looking at him like, you're looking at him. Yo, it's funny. Oh,
Tier ranking is now Blacks' show.
That's it. Tier rankings is the new controversial.
It's the
part.
controversial
But the thing
part.
I like tier rankings. I think it's whose idea was Face Off? I wanted to ask you that. Whose idea was Face
so
Off?
Sid hit me up. Sid was like, big match, Tay and Oku. The best way to do it to like bring more people in, because last time they had a show at Hustle, we didn't sell that much tickets. So what we did, we got a bunch of our friends to come through, and it's like it filled up. And then, do you remember that? Yeah, bro. If you see the guest list here, I think it was like 3 pages of just us. So we filmed it. We didn't think nothing of it. Actually, we thought something of it. We was like, bro, this is sick. And after I went home, edited it, and I sent it to Johnny. Johnny goes, send me the whole thing now. Got voice notes. I sent him. Do you remember I sent the 1 minute version, the 30-second version. I was like, this is what I've done so far. Let me know if you like it or not. I was a bit scared because I was like, I don't know if it's making sense. Johnny sent me a voice and goes, send me the whole video now.
And when we were filming it, he wanted it to be like maybe 2.5 minutes or something. But by the time Lloyd had edited it down,
It was like 20
and
minutes.
it was still how long was
Like
it in
8
there?
minutes first.
Yeah,
I
but
chopped it down.
Johnny saw it and said, no, this has to be it. Like I can't get you to cut this down any further because as it is, it's quality sort of thing.
So what?
We filmed it like 4 times,
How,
you know?
how long was it originally?
We thought it was altogether. I was like 30 minutes.
Whoa.
It's
So you
really
mean to
good.
tell me there's
Like-
more uncut footage?
Yeah, there's best stuff they said, man. We filmed it like 4 times.
Yeah, we filmed the same thing.
The same thing 4 times.
Nah.
Different angles.
It was excellent, like really good. You talk about production and stuff, you guys, yeah. I mean, that's
you
a
very
great
much.
example.
Listen, we should be on vignettes, man. Let's be real.
Bro, non wrestling fans, like people hit me up like, yo,
like us,
I saw the face to face, and like you saw them. A lot of them came to the
match. Yeah.
They came to watch the match, and it hits. You know what I mean? So
WrestHINGS house, I had people reach out to me like about that show. And how
Hey,
good
talk
it
about
was.
Wrestling Observer. They show wrestling.
WrestHINGS house, low-key, I just say quickly, it looks like it's like made by like Channel 4 or something.
yeah,
Yeah,
It
looks
literally
awesome.
looks like a proper shot.
I had people reach out to me how good quality that show was and how the production values are so high on that show. Like, it's true.
And
Big up foolish professionals on the
No, do you know
production.
what I want to say? Big up something, man. Big up Roshana from something. Big up Louise as well. Big up everyone that's there that actually said, you know what, you can use our space. And,
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
do it. So,
That space is
honestly,
beautiful,
Man, I
man.
think we need to give him a Christmas present. I'm going to see her soon.
I'm down.
I'm seeing her
down.
very soon. So we should give her a Christmas present for sure.
I'm down.
She'll listen to the podcast, but yeah, we'll give her something.
Another thing that we need to talk about. We did events, bro.
Yeah, we did events.
That's true.
All the smoke. Battle in the basement.
Yeah.
Nah,
This year you took a first
actually
step
we
into
did
events, well.
events and we drew people and
Big up No.
big up no.
Big up, no.
Listen, big up everyone who turned up to All the Smoke and Battle in the Basement, because that was like,
even the birthday one. Let's be
even the birthday. Hey,
even the birthday one.
one leg, big up one leg, fam. Big up one leg, but no,
Go
like
again.
no. But the thing is, it's like I said, like WrestHINGS, at least to me.
Big up 2K as well.
Big up 2K, man.
2K, man.
But it's always been about merging the two worlds. It's always been about merging like the different worlds, innit? Like the people who are wrestling things, the people who aren't wrestling things, and I feel like, yeah, like we put asses in literal seats, like bro, like I remember Battle in the Basement. Obviously, I won, but yeah, I remember Battle in the Basement, and I was like, bro, like just to see these amount of people, like friends and family. People who obviously like are in the group chat, meeting even certain people from the group chat in real life, and just like seeing like the collision between two worlds was crazy. And I feel like, you know, like that's what in 2023 I want to see more of. I want to see like even seeing people who aren't wrestling fans turn up to like Hustle.
That's great. That one's fun, yeah.
Like, and then be like, oh my god, like big up guys like Rebby who are drawing people to shows and that. But it's like, yeah, it's like, you listen, you don't have to be like, obviously the main podcast is for the people who are in tune with the culture of wrestling, but like to be a WrestHINGS fan, it's not just about wrestling. You just have to support a movement that's doing things. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're doing. We're a movement. And that, you know, like I said, a rising tide raises all ships. Come aboard, come and join the wave, man. You know what I'm saying? Come and join. Wherever, if you're a wrestling fan or not a wrestling fan, like, meet us somewhere. If you're not a wrestling fan, meet us at All the Smoke or Battle in the Basement. Meet us at a hustle.
Like, what did you say? What did you say on the podcast on Slam Talk? I said something. I think I said something on the lines of like, I feel sad for people that haven't seen our shit, and you changed my words to something else. It was a very good statement you said. I forgot what you said. you forgot?
I can't remember, bro.
Well, it was a good thing you said, man.
I just talk. I don't remember.
I think you said. I said I feel sad for the fans that haven't found our shit. And I think you said I'm happy for the fans that haven't. I'm happy for the fans that hasn't found our shit, because when they do find us,
it's gonna be a completely different ball game.
That's what I said. That's what he said, and I was like, yeah, you're right. You're definitely right.
This is why I keep saying, buy the dip now before we blow up, before we're in a bull market. Buy it now. This is the time. Before 2023 starts. You need to be invested.
Find us when you find us.
You need to be following on all social media platforms: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Google, you name it. You need to be there. LinkedIn, find us.
We got some crazy questions that someone's up.
Find us when you find us, man.
But before you ask the crazy questions, though, I'm gonna slide in a quick plug, and the plug is the coffee plug. Coffee. Guys, donate to us, man. We're trying to get at this place, man. We're trying to get our own space one day. We're trying to drink and feel merry every single podcast. So, guys, donate as much as possible, man. Big up everyone that's donated. I want to read some names out. Big up Mr. Frimpong. Big up Nabil Dad. Big up Iridium Eye. Big up
Mate F. I think his name is
Big up Mate F. Big up
Blessings for Pomerantans.
How can I forget?
We can't die for the journey.
the Kid.
Big up Gabe the Kid. So I was gonna call him Gable, but I know that's wrong. Big up Gabe the Kid.
Attitude is a must.
I think there's a few other names I've probably messed up, but guys, big up everyone that's donated so far, man. Honestly, we love you. And guys, when we do move out of this place and we have our own space, guys,
we're gonna tattoo your names on our arms.
Yeah, honestly.
Or Ledo.
What? I don't tattoo, bro. You got tattoo, so you be first.
I'm dark skinned. I ain't got no tattoos.
I'm going in the grave as a clean slate.
So I'm a dirty slate. I'm a dirty slate. I was got tattoos as well, you know.
Yeah, you might have tied up in it.
Mexico tattoo as well.
We want to tie it up in it. Tie it, gang.
Like we said, if we've made you laugh, if we've made you cry, if we've made you feel special, if you've tagged us in your dirty, stinking promotions, if you've ever supported us, please continue. We love you.
Thank you very much.
We're gonna now head into WRESTHINGS Asks. Ask WRESTHINGS, I mean.
What's the difference? This you need to explain what we're doing then, because
we don't really want to talk about wrestling today. Like, we just want to have a bit of fun in it. So
tough.
No, there's one question here I don't think you should talk about, because that can literally X us, bro.
Well, the Thailand one.
Yeah, don't do that question.
I don't think it's that deep. I mean, if you want to hear that one, we're gonna bleep it, but it's gonna be on coffee.
I'm not involved in that one.
It will be on coffee. So if you donate, you can.
Are you gonna vote Death on Coffee?
I don't mind.
Oh, you said
I'm editing the audio in it. So. I can't even find it.
That question is difficult, bro.
I said difficult.
No, John's something difficult.
I don't even know the question.
The thing is,
you don't know it.
The thing, no, it's a mad question, but it's one of the ones where it's like, I don't disrespect anyone enough here to answer that question and say it's this person.
Yeah. And plus, I don't know how people will take that.
The
People
answer might be none.
I'll show you the question. Here's the question.
We need some elephant. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think anyone here is mad enough. Not mad, but I don't think anyone is like.
What's the question?
I'll show you. Okay, first question from our guy Cammy. If a girl is doing OF and OnlyFans and she requires one of the Mandem in studio, who is more likely to be of service?
Blacks.
What do I mean by that?
Blacks.
What do you mean by that?
Blacks.
Who's going to be the person to be in the video?
To be a content creator.
I don't think it'll be blacks, you know.
Who do you think will be?
I don't know, but I don't think it'll be blacks.
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 It's the fact that people are saying blacks is because he's not here.
No, Joe is, yeah.
Pick up my tribal chief, man.
I know Black's the type of guy, yeah. Obviously, if the thing's there, he's not going to do it on camera, bro. Only OF, nah.
Blacks.
I was going to say one name, but no, let me not do that. But cut the whole podcast.
What name was he going to say?
Look at my, read my eyes, bro.
I know you're talking.
No, there's a studio.
What? How can you not say my man?
There's a whole nigga leg under this table. There's a whole leg right here. He's extended himself.
And I'm like, hey, balls. Let's go. I know, chill. Next.
Pick him up.
I know who you can talk
Man like Goldberg.
It's time for the percolator.
How much champagne? Next question from our guy Mark. Just Mark.
Oh fuck.
How much champagne does Laps actually sip?
How much champagne do you sip, bro?
I actually don't sip a lot. You know?
I realised that. You're not a drinker, are you?
Only on special occasions.
What's your favourite food, by the way? What do you like eating?
Chinese food.
I've realised that. You're right.
I can eat all you.
I always message this guy. Say, what's
your go-to?
I'm going to all you can eat restaurant.
What's your go-to order than the Chinese?
Wait, which one?
JRC.
JRC.
I think so.
In the mall.
It's dead.
What in Ilford? Which one?
It's dead.
It's dead.
Nah, JRC. JRC's.
Wait. Okay, let me ask this.
I'm good
Let me know if we have to bleep this. Who you going with?
Go with my boy. It's his birthday.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's a world buffet. It's not a
Yeah, well,
Chinese.
yes.
They got like.
So what's your go-to Chinese order?
Speak to the mic.
Sweet and sour chicken.
Yeah.
What?
Respect.
What?
What
Special fried rice.
What do you have sweet and sour chicken with?
So when you call the Chinese shop, what do you order?
I order sweet and sour chicken with rice in it.
What rice?
Special fried rice.
Okay, there you go. That's what I'm asking.
Wait, something else.
You put
Which one's the one to eat it with?
I guess you chicken, please. And just that's all.
I think you're mad. What the fuck? He's eating pork rice.
There's rice out.
He's eating pork rice.
I know. That's gonna be exposure. Can I expose you?
Go ahead.
I said to that, I was like, bro, yo, I ordered from that place you recommended me. That place is dead, fam. I didn't even say it. No, because you just reminded me. I have to say no. I was like, what'd you get? I said, I got chicken and black bean sauce.
Wait, I never get chicken and black bean sauce.
Oh, wait, let me get it. I was like, what'd you get? He goes, sweet sour chicken. I was like, what you get? He goes, yeah. I was like, what about the rice? He goes, I'll boil it out.
See, there's rice out.
You know?
Oh my gosh.
You know what? Hey, no. You've exposed it.
That's why you stopped.
Do it. It's simple to be true.
What he told me, yeah? I think it was someone from gym. I was like, wait, what? He's going from the joints. I just went to the area. I got from the gym. I was like, wait, what do you mean you just boil at home? Bro, it's gonna taste the same. You need to put bar on the rice.
Bro.
Don't bring no back.
Remember, the shop's just up the road from my yard, right? Yeah. Remember, when they deliver it, they just walk to my house and just give it to me. By the time they get to my house, the rice is done, bro.
It's not the same rice
We
though.
eat the rice plain.
Bro, you have the rice and you have the sweet and sour chicken.
When the sweet and sour chicken is done, what do you eat the rice with then?
Bro, you just say the rice.
A whole bucket of rice. No, you must order 2 canteens.
So wait, I don't understand though.
I knew when he just said sweet and sour chicken by himself, if I don't feel he boils the rice by himself.
No, Jace.
And I know it's rice, it's not even like it's jasmine rice.
No, I remember that day, because I got back from gym, yeah. I was like, bro, I can't let you shag me on the last thing, man. What else is there to eat in West, fam? He goes, oh, there's a nice spot I go to. And after I was like, what'd you order? He goes, oh, special. I said, he said thingy, sweet and sour, innit? I said, what'd you get with? He goes, oh, boy, the rice. I can't lie. I said, are you kidding me? I said, you're kidding me, bro. For you to do half the cooking at home is crazy.
You have to cook it. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's not even like you ordered fried rice. You still just you've boxed it, and there's just still a little bit left. Then you just go use the rice that's in the fridge. No, you should have shaved.
No, I'm not ashamed because that rice could be used for something else.
What else do you use it for?
Rice and stew.
And they're stewed already.
Yeah.
You must make this thing. You must make this thingy sweet and sour.
No, you might as well make their rice for them, fam. Because they clearly their rice ain't doing it, fam.
No. The rice is coming.
Chopsticks. Yeah. It's still there. Yeah, still there. Yeah.
It's been years since I lived.
You know chopstick, innit? Chopsticks.
What's chopstick?
Ladbroke Grove. It's on Grove. Next to the bank.
Oh, on the high street.
Next to the Barclays Bank. Have you been there still?
Yeah, St. Charles's.
They got the Buffets.
It's been years since I lived there.
It's got the Buffets one.
Yeah, they got real good Chinese restaurant.
They can't deliver to my house, so I'm too far.
No, too far.
Yeah, too far.
What Caribbean spot do you go to?
DJs.
Alright, cool.
DJs, then I'll go
What's your man's go-to Caribbean order then?
Church chicken and rice.
Steak, rice.
Oxtail, fam.
I've had pepper steak once, right?
Depends how I'm feeling, to be fair.
weren't that great store. I can't lie.
Pepper steak
Where you
wasn't
get it
great.
from?
Where'd you get it from?
I got it from
Listen.
Jerk Kitchen.
You went from the Chinese shop. You go from the Chinese shop.
That's what you done though.
Oh, here's your.
You see what you done? Nah, you done to yourself. I done it to myself.
It was definitely beef and black bean sauce. It was beef and black bean sauce. That's why they like it.
Man said the Seven Sisters screw job. That's crazy, bro. Nah, for me,
No, I ain't telling
You know that's not pepper steak, right? Beef and black bean sauce is not pepper steak, you know.
He loves you get to
oh fuck.
cut this, yeah?
No, I'm done.
This labs destroy everything,
The
fam.
trailer. It has to be the trailer.
Oh, labs destroy everything, fam.
Rasta man, first on.
I say my go-to order, the Caribbean shop, is probably Carrigo.
That's what you can. Sometimes they miss, man.
Depends where you go,
Oxtail.
and I'm like,
Look, because the thing is, you see a good oxtail, it's undefeated, but a lot of people aren't qualified to do oxtail, fam.
you can't be going Caribbean takeaways and buying oxtail. Anything on the bone,
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't
myth.
suggest buying because the quality of the meat was shit. There's gonna be too much fat. You're best off spending your money and buying something else. If you go to certain places, it's different. But like, this
Well,
can't
like-
go to a regular ragtag.
Like
Caribbean
curry
and buy an
chicken,
oxtail.
like chicken curry, innit? Curry
Yeah.
chicken.
No, can't you? I don't.
Even curry chicken, I won't fuck with it. There's literally only a few things I eat from the
Yeah.
Caribbean takeaway because I feel a lot of the time I waste my money.
What's your
Unless I
go-to?
know the place is 30.
Yeah.
Anything that's got like a watery substance, like
Yeah, yeah.
oxtail or goat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
curry, I'm not buying it.
No, because the thing is, I like the stew.
No, I hear that.
I
But if
like
the place
it.
ain't 30 and it's
The stew.
That's a stew when they call it gravy.
ruins your belly.
This thing off. Are you racist? That's
If it ruins your belly,
Hey,
then-
you buy the stew. I like the gravy just all over the
I think
rice.
once you get confident with the place, once they've got maybe a good jerk chicken that's dry or whatever, then you can taste it. You get confident with.
But that's why I get-
then you can experiment.
But that's why I get a
Chicken,
white.
you
But
can't
that's
be
why.
trust these niggas with their
No, you
jerk
can't.
chicken. Some of
Some of
them-
them-
But me, that's why.
Some
Yeah,
bite into it, you see
I don't
bread.
trust a lot of these niggas. I don't even trust these niggas rice and peas. That's why I get white rice.
get white rice.
I get white rice because these niggas rice and peas,
garbage.
like it's garbage. Like I've had authentic rice and peas, but
Boil that at home, man.
this
You know
guy,
what?
fam.
You know what? I say it all the time. You man, in the summer or leading up when it gets hot, I swear I need to invite you man around. I'll get my grill out. I'm gonna jerk some chicken.
That's the brother from Marvel, isn't it?
Let me see.
The guy that rapped for thingy on the Fiend.
Was that him?
Yeah,
Was that the
yeah,
dude?
he just tweeted this now.
Bro, the white rabbit's finally gonna come out.
Oh, you were a bit.
Oh, you bought rabbit's finally gonna come out.
Move.
Ray White's gonna be boiling his own
Knowledge.
rice.
We're talking about food, fam.
What did he say?
So knowledge. When
I would've been smacked.
so summertime, what's on the
I would
menu?
have missed SmackDown.
Knowledge.
Wrestling fan.
Summertime. What's on the menu?
Yeah, what's on the menu?
You man come up. I'll do some coconut rice and peas. It's gonna be purple too because the coconut peas on the
yeah,
watch
yeah,
it. It's gonna be purple coconut. I'll do some jerk
All
chicken.
coconut, no water, because that's hard in Jamaica.
Yeah, don't watch
yes,
that. Yeah,
Yes,
don't
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, I'll do some jerk chicken. And
I'm waiting for that one.
you like curry go? I'll do curry go too.
Yeah. Oh, I love curry. I love a curry.
And I get my missus to do mac and cheese, so I can't do mac and cheese.
Next question from our guy Nafi. Why full fat milk is good food?
Nah, it runs on, if I'm honest, it runs my belly though.
Wait. Repeat that question.
I don't drink milk.
I see Nathan's comments in the.
I can't lie.
Why full fat milk
Milk is good
is
food.
good for you? Full fat milk.
No.
Good food.
He's talking about white girls.
He's talking about white women.
No.
Oh.
Me nah do that still.
My baby mother's white. My mother's white.
Hey man.
Shit. Good, bruv. You can.
I don't go for one. I don't have a type though. I just date who I like.
I'd have a type. I'd have a type as well.
Yeah.
This happens at my.
Actually, wait.
Choose
Yeah,
white.
do you know what I mean? Yeah, love is love, innit?
But
I don't get what you mean, bro. Explain.
As in love is love. I don't.
Yeah, like whoever you like,
I
like,
was-
innit?
I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say because I'm married now, but yeah.
I don't want to see it.
Hey, Del.
Because of
I have no opinion.
Because of where Nafi lives, is
Yeah.
probably his
Do you know, it's,
exposure more.
I grew up
to white
around a
women.
lot of white people, so I thought I was actually gonna date a married white girl. As I've got older and stuff, you met my own people and stuff. And yeah,
I grew up in Essex. I was around white people.
You ever see that Sean? You know that nigga Sean Fury's got that record biracial.
Oh yeah, she's
that's a
biracial. She's a biracial girl in a biracial world.
Banger,
He thinks my son thinks he's like super black. He really does. He thinks he's like super black. It's like
She's
I'm taking him to Harleston next week to get his haircut. He's going to Harleston. Yeah, I'm going to Harleston next week to get my haircut, and he wants to come because he wants a fade and he wants lines. He's about to get a fucking culture shock because there was real niggas in that bar. He's never been around real niggas. My friends are on their best behaviour when they come to the house or whatever. Like, he's gonna be with the low.
If I was with the real gun busters,
drug dealers. I've got a question from an anonymous person here.
Is it really?
Yeah, well, someone doesn't mention his name. Would you lay on your back and yam shit for £1 million?
What the fuck is this, man? No, I'm not doing these TikTok questions. You need to
answer it. Would you swallow and you have to swallow it? So
would you eat shit for now? Nah, not £1 million, man.
For £1 million? How much?
Whose shit was it?
It's not enough. It's not enough.
No, man.
Whose shit is it though? That's the question. Like.
And the follow-up question from someone anonymous.
Are we doing Sakawa here? What the hell?
Scopa to mana. Scopa to mana.
And the follow-up question from someone else anonymous. He says, "How good looking do the two girls have to be for you to be the cop?"
What do you mean the cop?
Who is asking this question? Two girls, one cop.
Hey, I can't lie.
Small boys are young.
We support everyone, but the person asking has a scatting face.
Who is that? He's got a scat face.
He's got scat face.
He's got scat face.
I'm not saying his name. I'm not saying his name.
He's got a scat face.
He's got a scat face.
If you look at the tweets, you'll know who it is. Because he said,
I'm gonna look at the.
Scopa to mana.
I'm not gonna lie though.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for that person's likes as well. I'm investing.
I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works.
They got a private.
I don't bring shit.
I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works.
We got 1 minute by there.
People will consider eating shit if it's not like you sitting under an arsehole and the shit dropping into your mouth. If it was like just given to you on a plate and someone said, sit here at this table here, eat this shit, you get 1 million at the end.
Are we
Nah, mum was doing that, bro.
People will consider it.
So the fermented
shit is. I think if it was Kim Kardashian shit, it's different. If it was Precious as shit,
Precious is shit.
I'm dead.
Oh, this guy's got shit.
Let me see.
No, just look at
the tweets. You know, the thing is,
hold on, sit this on me.
I'm ashamed.
Okay, final question.
SW.
Final question. Final question from my guy Jimmy. Who's the real tribal chief?
In terms of, hey.
Do you know something I'm going to do, yeah? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my hands up. I'm pointing at the culprit. It's him. It's
not me. Are you mad? It's Del. What the fuck?
Let's be honest.
It's Del.
We're bleeping this, by the way. We're bleeping this shit. This how these don't compete now. Okay, on the rules. I'm joking.
Bleeping out?
No, I'm not bleeping. On the rules, I actually don't know. Everybody, all the single men,
the tribal chief is subjective, man.
Even Alpha got the good youth club. He doesn't even know. I'm a good youth.
Yeah, you're a good dude, man.
I just want to see it. I don't want to touch it though.
He's a gentleman.
Yeah. I don't know who the tribal chief is, but I would like kindly ask you guys, don't call me tribal chief. I don't like it.
The thing goes school, yeah. Papa. Skinny papa.
NK and Blacks are the tribal chief. If you are listening, NK and Blacks are the tribal chief. NK and Blacks. NK and Blacks are the tribal chief.
Wait.
I've said the truth. You guys heard it here first.
We'll see on the 18th, fam.
I'm not there. I'm ill. I have COVID. It's alright.
God forbid it's not.
Every lunch tomorrow.
God forbid I do not give you COVID in your life in Jesus' name.
Amen.
What?
Guys.
Brian Danielson performances.
Before we head
2
off.
matches in one night.
Wait, if I not speak, they'll say I'm a bad person. If I speak,
Bro,
if I jam the car. If I now come and say someone is Matt Cardona and Eva Marie, they'll say I'm a bad person.
What happened to them?
Were they not kissing? I don't understand. If I don't say,
Yeah, shit.
Oh shit! But look at the podcast.
Hey, yo.
That's what gonna be deadly, fam. Hey, listen, I just got what you're talking about. That's crazy.
Hey, yo.
Taylor's down, CNT's down. Don't try this out.
Transfer to a local medical facility.
Yeah. I broke my lower tailbone. Give it that. I broke my lower tailbone. That's Christopher Warren. I broke my lower tailbone. Yo, guys, man, episode 150. That was a great episode, man. Probably good episode. It was nice to look back on our accomplishments and accolades and stuff. And recount them.
Things podcast coming soon. We need
Things
that.
podcast
Can't lie.
Right.
Big up, man, for coming through, man.
Make some noise for knowledge.
Oh fuck!
Oh man, we got some plans for next
everything.
year. Hopefully they do come. Before we head off, guys, this is all coffee. So guys, keep donating to our coffee, man, so we can do more of these stuff for us and even obviously try and move out this place. Lastly, I'm alright to confirm this. Next week will be our last podcast. So we're not filming until next year January, are we?
Yeah.
We're gonna take a break.
So you'll get one on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, you get one on Christmas Eve.
On
Yeah.
Christmas Eve on Friday next week? Is that Christmas
I
Eve?
think that's Thursday. No, next Saturday is Christmas Eve.
Okay, so yeah.
So you'll get one episode
Christmas
after.
Eve
We'll back.
Yeah.
We'll be back in January for Wrestle Kingdom. So guys, make sure you tune in for that as well.
Yep.
We got rain next week, haven't we?
I think maybe in January. Well, I'm gonna message you and double check. Yeah. But yeah, man, this has been an epic ride. Couldn't have wanted to do this with better people. I love you guys. Yeah, man. Big up Death by Graps, innit?
Big
I'm bigging up. I'm bigging up that guy.
Nah, big him up.
Big up.
I'm bigging him up.
Hope we meet him in person. You know.
No,
The view shared.
don't do that.
The view shared.
No, I'm not coming out. Bro, I'm tired today. I got edit.
The views shared are those who said it. If you add us to your Discord, you're on your own.
I'm tired of a lot of these wrestling niggas on Twitter, personally. Especially the black ones. I don't know what the fuck.
I know he's talking about. He should go pow. Gunshot.
Like, a lot of these niggas, I'll tell you, man.
I know. Me, I share the same brain as you, bro. Don't worry, man. I know, chill, man. Turn it on.
Joking, man.
Turn it on, bro. But yeah,
One day I went to Kumasi.
Yeah, guys, thank you very much, man. I've been an Alfie.
1/5.
Oh, I forgot I'm here. Fuck
Start
wrestling Twitter.
again.
Knowledge.
Doughboy.
Max.
Laps.
NK.
This is WRESTHINGS podcast
NK's
episode.
fucked up. He's asleep over there.
WRESTHINGS podcast episode 150. Man, let's put a cup up, man.
Oh, shit.
Everyone pour something up, man.
One pink lady,
I need
please.
a new cup.
Pink lady.
Champagne.
Probably gonna turn off the lights in a bit.
Oh, so they can suck their mums, man. Yo, Pirates.
That's right.
Hear me out, yeah? We're the captains now, you fucking pussy.
Apparently that story's not real. The one in the film is not actually real. They changed it up for Hollywood.
Oh.
I'm not surprised.
Captain Phillips.
But episode 150.
Big up Sam, big up Versi.
Big up Sam, big up Versi. They couldn't make it today. Like, Amanda, keep your cups up. NK, stop jumping.
Oh, this guy's
Thirsty.
Relax. Relax. Like we always say, we appreciate you guys for the 150 episodes. We're going to keep going. And like we always say, tell your mums, tell your daddies, tell your aunties, tell your granddad, tell your links. Tell every other wrestling podcaster. That's
right.
Because like we always say, we are the coolest wrestling podcast in the world. By the Mandem.
For the Mandem.
Cheers, Mandem.
Do your bit.
J. Cargill, I love you.
That's right.
Catch you guys next week. Yeah, next week. Yeah, catch you guys next week.
You just got to the end of the podcast, and if you've enjoyed what you've listened to, enjoyed what you watched, enjoyed the vibes, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bow.